Hey there, Aries. Welcome to your reading for the week of September 30th. I actually already started your reading, but something happened to the video, so I already have the first set of cards laid out. But I never started clarifying the cards, so we will be clarifying these cards as we move throughout the spread. But for your overall energy this week, you have the Three Wands. Three of Wands is a really good card of second chances, so it could represent a lot of second chances coming in for you this week. Normally, Three of Clubs, it is a card that doesn't represent like second chances in the sense of like an ex coming back, but if you're looking for love, for example, it could represent like feeling like you have found love again. It's also the most creative card in the deck, and so you don't have any other creative cards here yet, but it could say it is your overall energy. So it could be saying that you are very creative this week, or you will be coming up with like creative solutions to problems, or you will be coming up with better ideas on how to deal with things this week. So really good energy. Your opportunity this week is the Two of Diamonds. Love it. Amazing. So Two of Diamonds is a perfect match with work. So some of you, if you're looking for a job or a business, this could represent like finding a job that is a perfect match for you. If you're looking for more business, like maybe you're looking for new clients or anything like that, this could represent more money coming in through there. Also amazing for buying things that are expensive. So if you're buying something expensive, like a house or a car or, anything like that, this is a very good card for that. On top of all that, it's amazing for anything legal. So if you're dealing with anything legal, this could represent a settlement or a settlement check. Same thing if you're waiting for like insurance, an insurance payout, anything. I mean, like I said, overall, really positive card. So love to see that. In the area of love, you have the Seven of Hearts this week. Seven of Hearts is wanting a deep commitment in love. This card is called the Tree, and it represents like the family tree, and it can say that if you don't have a relationship, you could be having a much stronger desire for a deeper type of commitment this week if you are looking for love. I should say that this area of the reading also has to do with other relationships as well, not just love. So this could also say that maybe your other connections in your life as well, like friends and family, maybe you are kind of like feeling you want more time with those people in your life, and again, it's a very good card for doing that. Your challenge for love this week, two sevens. Two sevens is internal fears that don't exist. So it's definitely time to let go of your fears in love. But this is very common right now. I see this card a lot, like in personal readings, when I'm doing personal readings for people for love. The Seven of Clubs comes up a lot. And Seven of Clubs just says that progress could be very slow for whatever reason. And so for some of you, it could be saying that maybe you are dating, maybe you're getting out there, maybe you're with somebody right now. But the Seven of Clubs says that things could be just very slow, or things could be just really taking their time. This could also say that if you are looking for love, you could be experiencing the same obstacle popping up over and over and over again in your love life, and you could be trying to find ways to move past these obstacles, and that could just be a little bit of a challenge as well. Your solution is the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, number one, really, it's not a great solution because this card says to focus on yourself. So some of you could be just more focused on yourself this week, or you could just be deciding to give yourself more attention. Probably the best thing that you could, actually, it probably is a good solution. It's probably the best thing you could possibly be doing. It's also a card that says, like, sometimes that's all we need to do. Like, when we stop worrying about finding love and when we just focus on ourselves, that's when it shows up. So I feel like some of you that you could be more independent here with this card, and you could be finding someone. This could also be like one of those things where there could be, you could just end up like taking a risk. You could just end up going for something in your life. Like you could be like, maybe you're interested in a person and you could just jump and go for it. Queen of Spades is my card of jumping into darkness. It's kind of like a card of taking a risk. And I do feel like some of you could be doing that with this card. Next in the area of finance for this week, you have the King of Diamonds. Love it. Very good for money. So this can definitely say that there is more money coming in for you this week, or it could just say, again, it's a good card, but it can be kind of boring. It can just represent having stable finances. It's like maybe money isn't mind-blowingly amazing. Maybe there's not a ton of it, but maybe there's plenty, or enough of it to kind of keep you going this week, and maybe things are going really well. If you're looking for a job, really good. Could definitely represent a job. coming in for you. If you own your own business, really good card. So very good for like making more money in your business or having more money coming in. Your challenge this week in finance is the Six of Swords to keep the momentum going. I said the same exact thing to Pisces. I'm going to say the same thing to you. After this moon that we just had, the 27th into the 28th there, my problem with that moon moving into October, and especially with the 2 moons in October, I've said this to you before in the daily readings, for you in Pisces, is it's like there's this weird energy where I feel like both signs, both of you, could be very, very driven. On one hand, you could be like very motivated to make changes, but very lazy on the other hand. It's not your fault, is what I will say to you, Aries, but it definitely could be something that prevents like future success. So the Six of Spades here just says, make sure to keep the momentum going. I think it would be a really, like, maybe you are super motivated this month and maybe you do get a lot of work done, but maybe some of you don't. And so I feel like it would be a better month just to make sure, again, like I keep saying with Saturn and Capricorn, to do one thing every single day to move your business forward. Or again, same thing in your job as well. Just do one thing every single day to make sure that a boss notices the hard work you're doing, or try something new to make your job easier. Whatever the case may be, just try to do one thing a day for this week especially. Next, your solution is the Eight of Clubs. The Eight of Clubs in the solution position is much more positive than it would be if it were to show up anywhere else in the reading. And it just, normally it's a card of confusion, but again, coming up in the solution position, this card would represent clarity or being very clear about what you need to do. So I feel like some of you just know exactly what you need to do. It's also a good card for experimentation. So some of you in work or finance related matters could be experimenting with new things. And it's a card of freedom as well when it comes up in the solution position. So some of you could be gaining new freedom financially. In the area of health, you have the Nine of Spades. This is a card of like anxieties, fears, depression, sleepless nights, kind of like the Nine of Swords. And so I feel like some of you need to get out of your head with this card. I'm getting rest as well as popping into my head. So I just feel like some of you need to make sure that you're getting plenty of rest, drinking plenty of water, like all that other stuff. Your challenge for health is the Joker, getting busy. I feel the same thing for Pisces as well. Like I just said, energy, I feel like could be a little bit of a challenge. It's like maybe the motivation is there, but it's like the energy isn't there for whatever weird reason. I really can't explain it, but I feel like some of you just need to make sure you're kind of like working out or exercising if that's what you need to do for your health, or maybe you just need to go for a walk, or maybe you have a job like this where you kind of sit all day. Just look at my old videos, right? I used to be like way fatter than I am now, and then I lost a bunch of weight, then I got fat again, right? It's like sitting all day is like the worst thing for you. And like I said, I'm trying to stop doing this yo-yo dieting thing, right? So it's like maybe you just need a little bit of action here with the Joker. And finally, your solution is the Ace of Clubs. Love it. Really good card. This is a card of motion, and so a lot of you could be getting active health-wise. It's also a card of a commitment as well, and that's what's popping into my head right now for you, Aries, is I feel like some of you could be making a commitment to your health or making a commitment to your changes. It's really funny. Speaking of the fat thing, I remember watching Tyler's Tarot like months ago, and he said something about all the readers that he watches on YouTube all get fat. And so again, if you have a job where you're sitting, make sure to get up and do things so that doesn't happen. But anyway, this is just a commitment. So I feel like some of you just need to make a commitment to your health. And finally, your outcome for the month, King of Spades. I like this. I feel like this is you. I feel like you are showing up as this King of Spades for this week, not this month, sorry. But it could be for the month. Now, this is a very like knowledgeable, educated position. It just says that a lot of you could be very sure of yourself this month, but this is like a card of like saying something and then doing it for this week. I keep saying for this month, so this might be an energy that you might be embracing this month as well. But it's like a very driven and kind of like successful energy, so I definitely like that. Very good for legal matters as well. But it looks like a pretty good week for you, Aries, so thank you for watching and enjoy your week.